watching our 24th closing technique. So if you are in sales, if you want to get better at sales, if you don't know what closing is, if you know what it is but aren't really cool or used to it, make sure you stick around and make sure you watch those other videos in this playlist. There's a playlist of 25 best closing techniques, all from Brian Tracy. These guys are phenomenal and top sales pros. So this is going to be the doorknob close. Sale. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and if you want to see more content about sales, interviews, audiobooks, and all that kind of growth mindset, all that kind of stuff, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching guys, let's get it! Now, the doorknob close is the close that you use when you've almost lost the sale. Now, you need to imagine, a lot of sales are online now, but you need to imagine that you're in the office with the person. You need to imagine that you're with the prospect, and the doorknob close is essentially, you haven't found out what that key objection is. You know, what's the reason that you don't want to buy? And the prospect hasn't really told you because they know, and you know, if they tell you the objection, the reason they don't want to buy, time, money, whatever, you're going to handle that objection. And when you handle that objection, it'll eliminate all of their fears of buying, and they will buy. And that's why they don't want to tell you. They don't want you to handle their objection. So what this technique is all about, it's about finding out what the real objection is, because they might not have told you what the real objection is. Now imagine the prospect has resisted. The prospect still has that one major issue, that thing that they're not telling you. And this is where we implement the doorknob close. Now, you've used everything that you can think of. You know, that you say, you know, is it the money? How far apart are we? What can we do what can we do to do a deal today? If we removed that as an obstacle, would you be confident in doing a deal today? Is this exactly what you want, or would you prefer this other version? You've tried everything. You've thrown the kitchen sink at these people, and they're still not agreeing. They're not buying. They're not saying yes. They're not saying no. They're just floundering. And this is the doorknob close. Maybe they say they want more time, and you handle that. They say that the money's too much, and you handle that. And this, like I say, is the last gasp attempt. Until the next time. Now, the prospect might just say, look, I just need to think it over, and they're not really telling you the real objection. When they say they want time, they're not telling you the real objection. I used to get fobbed off with this all the time. I still do, to a certain extent, with friends and family. You know, some people are just harder to sell than others, but as long as we don't give up as salespeople, it's not over. So when people say they want more time, they're actually telling you they don't have enough reasons. You've not given them enough reasons to do what you say you want to do. Now, this is where you really need to understand, you know, who they are, what their motivations are, and try and dig to uncover what their motivations are and what the pain is. Without pain, people are not motivated to change. So we need to find the pain and then get them to change. But that's a separate video. The doorknob close is essentially where we pretend, or if we're in person, we actually do. We stand up, we say, thank you for your time, completely understand it. You walk to the door, you put your hand on the doorknob, and just as you're about to turn it, this is when your prospect will start to relax. They'll start to think about what they're going to be doing after you've left, and then you're not bothering them anymore. And they essentially, the sales resistance disappears at this point. And as you put your hand on the doorknob just before you're about to leave, you turn around and you say, excuse me, Mr. Prospect, Mrs. Prospect, I just wanted to ask, what was the real reason that you didn't want to, make a commitment today? Now, they might, 50-50, they might actually tell you now, and ideally this is what we're trying to get. They might say, look, we have a contract with another supplier and we're working with a competitor at the moment. And that's when you take your hand off the doorknob and you go back in and you try again. You say, oh, I'm so sorry. This is completely my fault. I thought I'd explained that we actually work with a lot of prospects that are already using competitors. Now, what we could do, and you sit down and you try again. And I suppose in that situation, you can start to understand why you're having the conversation if you've prepared and had the meeting. If they're already working with competitors, there must be something that they're not getting, they're not being satisfied with. So that's when you start to dig into, why are we having this meeting today? Now, if it's a cold call, it's a different situation, but we should always be trying to make the sale. Always ask for the order, AAFTO. So always ask for the order. It's something that I keep saying to myself, and it's so true. If we don't ask, we don't get. And Asking is the start of getting. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and if you want to see more content like this, more content about closing the sale, more content about audiobooks, more content about self-development, hit that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and thank you for subscribing. See you later. Hi guys, thanks for coming to my channel. This is where we're going to be looking at audiobooks and how we can improve what we can do and what we can learn from some of the best audiobooks in the world. And I want to let you in on a little secret. If you're not a fast reader, I'm not either. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be conquering that with audiobooks. We can listen to the audiobooks. I'll show you how, and if you have any questions, let me know. So let's get into this. I look forward to going on this journey with you.